That's a typical song about some heartbreak, basically, and getting over somebody. That line, "This is the last song I'll write about you," is a pretty solid line for a song like that. I wonder if it's true. That was "I Feel Better" by Frightened Rabbit off of their 2008 album, The Midnight Organ Fight. I've listened to very little of Frightened Rabbit before. It wasn't really my bag back when I tried it out. I can't remember which album I tried listening to though, but I think it was an older one. Um, Probably later in the 2000s, I would have gotten into that sound because that's exactly the type of stuff I would have been listening to around 2008. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Magnetic Fields from 2008 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 63 of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament, and that is match 57 in round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament is, let me explain. We took every single song that the Magnetic Fields released between the years 2000 and 2024, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head to head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released between the years 2000 and 2024. The reason we picked that specific time frame is that there are too many Magnetic Fields songs for one tournament, so we had to split them up into two tournaments. The first tournament is already on the channel, where we covered all of their stuff from the 90s, and this is just everything else up until this point that they've released. We've actually got two songs from the same album going head to head today. We're going to be starting off with Xavier Says, which was released in 2008 on Distortion. We haven't heard this one on the channel yet, and there aren't any notes on Genius.com. It's just under 3 minutes, and it's the fourth track on that album. Its competition today we have heard once on the channel already, and that is track 7 from that same album, Drive On Driver. This one was pretty cool, it just has that cow gaze sound that I fell in love with in the last Magnetic Fields tournament. Last round it took down 67, Come Back as a Cockroach. We've got under 6 minutes of music to listen to today. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's Xavier Says. So I'm mistaken. It's not Xavier Says, it's Javier Says. There's that H sound on that X. I guess that means it's Spanish. Uh, Pretty cool song. I like all the noise going on in there. Kind of funny. I do like the last lyric how they forgot to mention that he sneezes a lot, so they just kind of threw it in there and said, "I forgot to mention that he sneezes a lot." I really loved Drive On Driver. Let's check it out.
Drive on, driver, there's no one home. We've waited hours, she didn't come. It's such a pity, but it doesn't mean anything. Drive on, driver, don't you cry. I gave her everything money could buy. Oh, it said that girl deserved the whole wide world. Drive on and take me to the airport. I need to be extremely far away, so I can forget about her. I might forget about her someday. Drive on, Randy, it's all gone wrong. Have some brandy, sing me a song. Something so good wrong. Can we please just walk? Drive on. Something so good wrong. Can we please just walk? Drive on.
All right. Pretty great song. I love Drive On Driver, just how much it's like a country song with tons and tons and tons of noise and reverb. It's really cool. It's right up my alley. I'm going to go with Drive On Driver. Javier Says was pretty great. I did enjoy that quite a bit, but Drive On Driver is just a different level for me, especially that part where it oscillates wildly. I really like it. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with our The Smiths tournament action of the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.